Hello, and how's everyone doing? My name's Ken Sellers, and I'm a member of Omega Psi Phi fraternity. Book that I'm going to be reading to you today is from Martin Luther King, and the name of this book is called Big Words: The Life of Martin Luther King. Let's go ahead and get started. This first page has Martin and his mom, and it says, everywhere in Martin's hometown, he saw the signs, white only. His mother said these signs were in all southern cities and towns in the United States. Every time Martin read the words, he felt bad until he remembered what his mother told him. You are as good as anyone. In church, Martin sang hymns. He read from the Bible. He listened to his father preach. These words made him feel good. When I grow up, I'm going to get big words too. Martin grew up. He became a minister like his father, and he used big words he had heard as a child from his parents and from the Bible. Everyone can be great. That's a picture of Dr. Martin Luther King. He studied the teachings of Mahatma Gandhi. He learned how the Indian nation won freedom without ever firing a gun. Martin said love when others said hate. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that. He said together when others said separate. He said peace when others said war. Sooner or later, all the people of the world will have to discover a way to live together. In 1955, on a cold December day in Montgomery, Alabama, Rosa Parks was coming home from work. A white man told her to get up from her seat on a bus so he could sit. She said no and was arrested. Montgomery's Black citizens learned of her arrest. It made them angry. They decided not to ride the bus until they could sit anywhere they wanted. For 381 days, they walked to work and school and church. They walked in the rain and the cold and in the blistering heat. Martin walked with them, talked with them, and sang with them and prayed with them until the white city leaders had to agree they could not sit anywhere they wanted. When the history books are written, someone will say, there lived Black people who had the courage to stand up for their rights. This picture here, folks walking, marching. In the next 10 years, Black Americans all over the South protested that for equal rights. Martin walked with them and talked with them and sang with them and prayed with them while ministers told them to stop. Mayors and governors and police chiefs and judges ordered them to stop, but they kept on marching. Wait, for years I have heard the word wait. We have waited more than 340 years for our rights. They were jailed and beaten and murdered, but they kept on marching. Some Black Americans wanted to fight back with their fists. Martin convinced them not to by reminding them of the power of love. Love is the key to our problems of the world. Love, holding hands. Here's Dr. Martin Luther King on his knees praying. Many white Southerners hated and feared Martin's words. A fear threatened to kill him and his family. His house was bombed. His brother's house was bombed, but he refused to stop. Remember, if I am stopped, this movement will not be stopped because God is with this movement. The marches continued more and more. Americans listened to Martin's words. He shared his dreams and he filled them with hope. I have a dream that one day in Alabama, little Black boys and Black girls will join hands with little white boys and white girls and sisters and brothers. After 10 years of protest, the lawmakers in Washington voted to end segregation. White-only signs in the South came down. Dr. Martin Luther King cared about all Americans. He cared all over the world, and people all over the world admired him. In 1964, he won the Nobel Peace Prize. He won it because he taught others to fight with words and not fists. Martin Luther King went wherever people needed him. In April of 1968, he went to Memphis, Tennessee. He went to help garbage collectors who were on strike. He walked with them and talked with them and sang with them and prayed with them. On the second day there, he was shot. He died. However, his big words are alive for us today. Freedom, peace, love. I have a dream. Hope you all enjoyed this story. It is about one of our greatest leaders to ever live, and we are still living his dream. Have an awesome day. Take care.